First off, do I need to explain that further? Because you said you don't understand.
Yeah,
about the deny or admit liability.
I said I am aware what you are saying, but I do not understand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, what is it that you don't understand? So I can maybe help you
So maybe
process.
I need to clarify that I'm here under special appearance today.
Special appearance in
The
what
special
sense?
appearance as a living woman, naturally born woman, one of the people, American state national. I'm not subject matter.
This case is a masterclass in what happens when internet pseudo-law collides headfirst with real-world courtroom procedure. Today, we're watching Lena, a self-declared American state national, attempt to overturn a $43 parking ticket, not with evidence, not with legal precedent, but with buzzwords like special appearance, living woman, and not subject to civil procedure. She isn't just challenging the ticket. She's challenging the court's very existence, while simultaneously participating in it. Throughout this hearing, you'll notice a pattern. When the judge asks for a simple answer, Lena responds with speeches. When asked for facts, she delivers ideology. And when the court requests clarity, she leans deeper into jargon. Pay attention to the judge's patience, the logical contradictions, and how small claims court somehow turns into a philosophical debate about sovereignty, jurisdiction, and imaginary contracts. By the end, you'll see exactly why these tactics fail every single time, but the real entertainment comes from how far Lena is willing to push them. Buckle up, because this $43 parking ticket is about to turn into a full-blown courtroom spectacle.
Sure.
I'm also a secured party creditor and attorney in fact for Lenka Coloma spelled in all capital letters for my trust.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that there's other designations that you've claimed that you have for this hearing.
Yeah, it's
Whether or
record.
not that's going to bear on the case, I have no idea.
All right, excellent. So I just wanted
But
to
you
put it
don't.
on the case.
So you're saying you do not understand what it means
I
to.
do not stand under your jurisdiction of the rules of civil procedures
Okay.
or anything you were trying to make me to basically be under. That's what that.
Admit or deny liability.
Okay, excellent. So first of all, so when I received the ticket.
I'm going to let you go ahead and get into
Yes,
that,
yeah.
but I need you to tell me whether or not you deny or admit liability. That's what
If I admit or deny liability,
doesn't-
Bill, can you?
Well, the question is not whether you were parked there, the question is whether or not you got the ticket.
That's right.
And you did get the ticket,
Yes,
so it's okay, you can acknowledge you got the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I received
admit-
the ticket, yes.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, and you can share with me
Okay.
your reasons for contesting the citation.
Okay, excellent. So I parked my automobile at the North Beach in San Clemente. I was there maybe like 30 minutes or something, and I come back. Yeah, and there was a ticket on my private automobile. And so, because I'm a private American and because I'm fully aware that this is an American land, which, by the way, it's secured actually under land patent, okay? I have actually a certified copy in my office. So I was kind of surprised by receiving this ticket because...
Here's the first major red flag. The rules of civil procedure are not optional subscription plans you can opt out of like a streaming service. The moment you file, appeal, or appear in court, even under special appearance, you're participating in the judicial process and bound by its rules. Sovereign citizen ideology tries to separate the living person from the legal fiction, but courts don't recognize this split personality framework. To the court, there is one person, the one sitting in front of the judge. Notice how the judge stays calm and asks clarifying questions instead of arguing philosophy. Judges don't debate identity claims. They look for jurisdiction, facts, and legal arguments. And none of those have appeared yet. Comment below. Do you think she actually believes this, or is it just an attempt to avoid responsibility for the ticket?
So I I wanted to resolve it in a pretty fairly, quick manner. So I sent the ticket back
I've looked at
with
that.
refusal that I refused the contract, and I reserved my 72 hours to rescind under the contract law, and that I invoke my rights as private American, one of the people, and all my rights are reserved under UCCU 1308. So I actually came here directly on December 4th, when was it? December 14th? No, January 4th, right after the holidays, to settle the matter. There's actually a video, everything was videotaped, and I came to settle the matter. I wanted to meet with the party that issued the ticket, Mr. San Clemente.
I
And
don't know if there's a Mr. San Clemente, the city
well,
of San
how come?
Clemente.
All right. Well, now we have a problem, right? Because someone issued the ticket, right?
Yes,
And so I wanted to meet with the man or the woman who issued the ticket, and find out that they have a contract with me. Well, no one could find Mr. San Clemente, right? So I said, all right. Well, now we have that we have.
Classic sovereign citizen language trick. Redefining ordinary words to create imaginary loopholes. Lena argues that understand secretly means stand under authority, and therefore refusing to understand removes jurisdiction. But in court, understand means exactly what it does in everyday conversation. Do you comprehend the question? Jurisdiction isn't a word puzzle or a grammar battle. It's determined by law, geography, and the type of case. She parked in the city, received a citation from the city, and appealed in the court with authority over that city. That's jurisdiction. But notice how redefining simple language gives an illusion of control. If you change definitions fast enough, every legal rule feels optional, right up until the judge rules otherwise.
Pay that ticket, which actually to not even to pay it, right? To give you guys under duress $43 FRNs, right? I actually offered to pay the alleged debt, even though we never discovered Mr. San Clemente, and that was denied.
that would be used to potentially dismiss or confirm that the citation was issued properly. Okay, so far,
okay,
it's
have
your floor, so just
yes.
provide me
So
the
I have
evidence.
the first issue we have is who is Mr. San Clemente that walks around and issues tickets to private Americans. Second problem is where did this Mr. San Clemente that's pretty much non-existent took an authority to put meters there on our private American land that belongs to we the people, okay, to coerce and extort money for a very long time, by the way. I've been living here for some. I don't know if you
That's not my
understand.
role. I'm
Okay.
here to just simply
Right.
hear
And
your reasons
listen,
for contesting.
listen, I know that you are a good man, okay? This is our discussion between women and men, okay? And we have
Well, actually
certain laws.
responded and.
Right here is the key procedural moment. The judge is asking one of the simplest questions in law. Do you admit or deny liability? This determines how the case moves forward. Instead of answering, Lena tries to turn the hearing into a legal advice session. This is important because refusing to answer doesn't make the case disappear. It just signals to the court that you're not engaging properly with the process. Courts love clarity. Sovereign citizen tactics thrive on confusion. The more she avoids giving a direct answer, the more she hurts her own position. Ironically, if she simply denied liability and argued improper signage, meter malfunction, or lack of notice, she'd have a better chance than with philosophical speeches about being a living woman.
Was issued
Well,
correctly or not.
We have a bigger issue now.
Okay, so
Do
you
you realize-
have a room full of witnesses.
Yes.
Are any of these witnesses here to tell me that your vehicle was not parked there? Were they
It's
to
my
tell me
automobile.
your automobile?
yes.
Is anyone here can?
Point of clarification, you made a mistake when you brought up the word, who got the ticket. You said you got the ticket, and Blanca answered that question, but the law is black and white, so you need to define the word "you" proper syntax, because
So is anyone here to say that the vehicle was not parked there?
No?
Well, I have a little bit of an objection. It wasn't a vehicle.
Okay.
A
What was it?
vehicle is a commercial term, and this was not a commercial item. A motor vehicle specifically is defined as a self-propelled contrivance used to carry passengers or product or cargo for hire. She's not for hire.
It's here to, I'm here to listen to your reason for contesting the citation. And so that's what I'm here to do. So if no one has any other testimony in regards to what the issue is at hand, then that's fine.
Yes, I have more to say, although I'm not sure it's appropriate.
Calling a parking ticket a trespass on private property sounds dramatic, but here's reality. The car may be personal property, yet it was parked in a public, regulated space. When you use public infrastructure, you agree, sometimes implicitly, to public rules. Just like driving requires obeying traffic laws, parking in a metered zone requires complying with meter regulations. The ticket isn't trespass, it's enforcement of posted conditions. The judge recognizes this immediately, which is why he doesn't even entertain the trespass argument. Notice how Lena doesn't present photos, meter records, signage evidence, or anything tied to the incident. Everything is theoretical. Court cases are decided on facts, not on philosophical ownership speeches.
At your opening statement, you said you were here on special appearance.
Yes.
Now, you appeared not to really understand what she meant by that.
Well, if it was a special appearance, I would be made aware of it. Okay, so no one in the city, no one has made me aware of any special appearance.
No, this is a special appearance right here.
It's a hearing. It's a hearing. There was a gentleman that came in and had a hearing just before you. It was not termed as a special appearance.
Right.
I mean, if you want to term yourself as a special person,
I'm not a person. I'm not a person, I'm not a citizen, and I'm not a resident.
okay.
Okay, so I'm
However you
a
want to
very,
clarify
very
yourself.
special woman actually, that you will need to learn about.
On the special appearance, what that specifically means is that she's here for purposes of determining jurisdiction. Okay? Is the jurisdiction there? Now, you have your own purpose, which is you're gathering information, and you understand that. But that's outside the parameter of special appearance. A special appearance in any hearing, a person is entitled to stick with the issue of what is the jurisdiction in the first place. And any discussion about facts or other laws or whatever is outside that parameter. And so that she has a right to come in on that issue. Because until you establish jurisdiction.
But none of this applies to the reason why this hearing was set.
Okay.
None of it applies to the decision that I'm going to make. And I appreciate that. Perhaps this is going to be something you'll have to take up with another party in the city or in the county. But right now, my role is to review, to listen to your reasons for contesting this, and then to review evidence that would show one way or another. So that's all I'm here to do. And if there's
a mismatch of roles there. Because
perhaps there is.
I think there is.
This is another common sovereign citizen theme, demanding a living man or woman accuser. But in civil cases like parking enforcement, the claimant isn't an individual person. It's the municipality itself. Cities operate through departments, officers, and administrative systems. You don't get to subpoena Mr. San Clemente like the city is a guy in sunglasses handing out tickets. The city is a legal entity, and legal entities can absolutely issue citations and collect fines. The judge even gently points this out without humiliating her, which shows remarkable patience. What do you think? Is the judge being too patient here or handling it perfectly?
You're in the right place according to your mandate. This I understand, absolutely.
Okay.
So I don't doubt
Okay.
your perspective.
Okay.
But she has her perspective, which is she came down here specifically on the issue of jurisdiction and nothing else. The facts only matter in terms of jurisdiction.
So
all I
I'm here
need-
to
I will
just
tell
say-
you, I will tell you what I need, okay? I need to meet the responsible party for the city of San
Okay,
Clemente.
you'll have to
correct?
do that in your appeal, which I communicated clearly that you have the ability to
So who will
appeal.
that be?
You will get a notice of my decision, and then with that notice, you have, I think 30 days after that to go ahead and file an appeal. And then you would go to the next level.
Okay, but Todd, also I need to know your contact information,
I'm not gonna give you my contact information. I work for the city.
For city of
I
San
do
Clemente?
not work for the city, I'm here to represent them in this hearing. So I'm not gonna give you my contact information.
We need your bond.
But we need
No, I
your
don't have
information. Oh, so you are public officer?
Operating with.
And you are
Not a public
operating,
officer.
there is a mail fraud, there is an extortion, so I want it on the record, so I really need to meet
Well,
with
it's
the
all been
responsible
recorded. It's all
party.
been recorded.
Because I am not happy American right now, and I want it to be very clear. I am peaceful American, but
Appreciate that.
when you guys speak of fight with me by trespassing on my private property, I'm going to go